My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. It's time to go with the Ironclad, and I think this is the last run in which I am going to force myself to go with the lose your starting relic and attain a random boss relic. Okay, it's a good one. It's one that I've actually come full 760 around on. 720, I meant 720, didn't I? It's the ectoplasm. You can no longer gain gold. That's fine. I will just carve myself a line that contains no shops. That said, any of these question marks could be a shop, in which case, damn it. Thought I was gonna swear. Not a chance. Bucko. Oh! Double fake! Usually I'd swear on that second one. Alright. This is an easy fight, especially when you've got the extra power. Alright. Alright. What do I want? I kind of want to go with Rupture and try and get Hemokinesis, but the problem is I have no HP gain. So that can be a problem. Thunderclap is actually a lot better when you have extra energy, because think about it like this, right? Thunderclap is usually just like a bad cleave, unless you immediately follow it up with an attack. And if you follow it up with an attack and you don't have extra energy, you've only got 2 extra energy to follow it up with. Now I have 3. It's significant. It is significant. I'm going to take Thunderclap here. This also opens up the possibility of going for like a drop kick kind of build. Did get normality there, but it's more than fine, because I get to remove exactly 1 card from my deck, and it's going to be normality. Unfortunately, can't take Apotheosis, but you know what? That's fine. I got to remove my normality. Some would say it went a while ago, and I would say, hey! Fair point. Shimmering Massive Light, sure. More question marks or more camps? Upgrading is actually going to be pretty good here in the early game. Bash so that I can get the extra turn of vulnerability. And Thunderclap so that I can get the extra damage out. Because Thunderclap is going to be a card that I actually keep throughout the rest of this. Bash, usually I do get rid of because it's just too expensive. But, you know, for a build that has extra energy, I can't imagine it will be. Alright. None of those, though. Not for this deck. Then I'll Smith to upgrade my Thunderclap. The rest of those I'm more than fine with removing from my deck. But that said, how do I remove them from my deck, right? Anchor's a pretty good opener. Yeah, it's definitely this line across here. It'll only get me 1 boss, but I get to skip shops. Shops do nothing for me. Alrighty then. Did I use a powered up strike? No, I didn't. Good. If I did, then I'd missed lethal there. I do like Iron Wave just as a card. I think I like it enough to take it there. Okay, do I want to rest in a question mark? Or do I want a boss in a normal fight? What did I just pick up? Iron Wave, rest in a question mark then. Iron Wave's too good. Gotta upgrade it in the early game. Okay, be remove card from my deck. It is, thank you. Remove that regret. Alright. Definitely glad with the side I went for. Shame I didn't have a vulnerability inspiring card there. Would have been perfect. Should have Thunderclap first, it would have done more damage overall. That's my bad. It's almost certainly not going to make a difference the amount of turns it takes me to kill the enemy, but it could at some other point. Ice Cream, especially when I have Lantern and Ectoplasm, so I have 2 ways of manipulating my energy, is going to be really, really powerful. Now card draw becomes a lot stronger. Brutality is card draw. It's also HP Lost Deck build. Barricade is also way cheaper to play now. Because it's 3, and then when you upgrade, it's only 2. When Barricade takes your whole turn to play it, it's not good. When it takes, you know, a third of a turn to play it, it's pretty good. I actually have a case for all of these. A reasonable, I believe, case for all of these. I think the one that I have to take is Brutality, though. A card draw every single turn, especially that it opens up the ability to go for like a Rupture build or something like that, I think is just uncontestably excellent. I've got to remind myself not to use any cards in excess, because that band hasn't been functional for years. Also because it's a waste of mana that's going to persevere as a result of the Ice Cream. Armaments is actually quite good in this deck, wouldn't it be? No, it's not, because I actually upgraded most of my cards already. I don't want Clothesline, but I would take Uppercut. They both do roughly similar damage, but Uppercut does a weakness and a vulnerability, and then when you upgrade it, it's 1 weakness, 2 weakness and 2 vulnerability. When you upgrade this, it's extra damage and 3 weakness. If I had Paper Frog, I would do it as well. Alright, we'll Smith to get Brutality to be an 8. And then we should... Like, here we should pretty much just be able to give him the old what for. It's also worth noting, Bronze Scales and Anchor and all of this... All of my relics would have been a Barricade build's Wet Dream, but the fact that I upgraded Bash, upgraded Thunderclap, upgraded Iron Wave actually works in a Barricade build, but the fact that I'd already invested in these, and that I'm not going to be able to remove a lot of these cards from my deck, courtesy of not being able to get gold, makes the Barricade build a little worse. That was wrong. That was wrong. I should have saved a lot of energy there. I just told myself about that literally seconds ago, and I just didn't do it. Thankfully, it turned out to make no difference whatsoever in that turn. Although the energy would have carried on, so it'll still make a difference. For the rest of the fight, it'll make a difference. I'm going to drop a Thunderclap here rather than a Strike. Just to get the vulnerability going on. Defend, bash, defend. Alright, here's what I really, really want to have happen. I want the enemy to break that 40 on me, effectively. 25 left. If I were to Strike and Thunderclap, then you would break it on me. Okay, good. No, I overhit you. It's 10 and 13 and you had 20. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm dumb. Just riotously dumb. That said, that's still a good play to have done it like that. I wanted my opponent to break it themselves. Because if my opponent does it, they don't actually buff themselves that turn. So think about it like this. Your opponent has a turn where they take damage from things like poison or any ongoing damage effect that you've applied to them. I think poison's the only one that currently exists in the game. Or, you know, combust, right, is another one, right? An end of turn damage effect. Then, after that, they can still change what they do. So if you deal damage that, for example, gets a slime past half of its HP, in the start of its turn, it will then decide to split rather than being stunned for a turn. However, if it already commits to its action and then its action causes it to take damage that would have changed what its initial action was, you effectively get to stun it for a turn. Try this again. 50, so I need to do just less than 50 damage. I mean, my hand plays pretty much the same way anyway. Yeah, there we go. The hell was that? I did 12 damage, you had like 15 HP left. Didn't I? Thankfully, this fight is not at all dependent on whether or not I did that correctly. Is this the sign that I should take barricade now? I still think it's feed, personally. I'm gonna take barricade. Runic Pyramid's actually quite good in that I'm going to be drawing one extra card every turn as a result of the brutality anyhow, so this will just allow me to fill my entire hand. That said, Black Star is also ridiculous. If there was an energy manipulation one there, I would have taken it. I would have had 5 energy going on, and it would have been buck wild. Okay, I can get one boss on any of these paths so far. I can't get a second lead on any path. So take the one that has the best question marks. 3 question marks, arrest a question mark and another boss. Then arrest another question mark, arrest another question. Yeah, okay, it's definitely this one. Alright, bronze scales, don't let me down. So I want to drop the ones... Hang on. I'll actually save Bash for last, right? Because I don't want its damage halved. No, I save Strike for last. Because I want the vulnerability applied and then I want strikes. Okay, cool. I'm fine with being attacked here. Because the enemy is only going to be accomplishing dealing 15 damage to themselves. Well done. Absolute muppet. Alright. It's Thunderclap Iron Wave Strike. In pretty much every circumstance there. Didn't need to block there, just wasted energy. I've got to be far more diligent about that. Because the energy that I don't waste could easily pay for the quite expensive barricade. I was trying to be diligent about it there, and I forgot that, hang on, I might actually need to block. So that was dumb. Lost 4 HP, I didn't need to. If I take Battle Trance, it can probably be the only card in my deck. Just because Brutality triggers at the start of every single turn, and since it's innate, will always be triggering earlier. And then Battle Trance just kind of keeps me along. I like it, I like it. Brutality. Strike nothing. After we barricade, then all of our defenses, sure, play them, but not before. Barricade, double defense. I'll drop a Thunderclap there. Good, good. Just start working against the opponent's defenses. I think here it is Iron Wave, defend. So what, 5, 6... I mean, it doesn't matter the ordering because Bash is not going to apply as a result of the artifacting. Yeah, this is the biggest attack they do, so I'm actually just going to try and block as much of it as possible. Then next turn, they try and armor up again. No, they don't. Okay. Wonder why I got that wrong. Okay. Oh, they do armor up alongside that. Right, that was it. 34 damage dealt this turn. Can I do that? Neither of these can apply to the other one, right? So there we go. It's a shame that I had to throw that last one in there. Another Iron Wave's pretty good. So's Armaments here, actually, now. But I'm still going to be upgrading the rest of my deck quite diligently, so upgraded Iron Wave. Can't really go wrong. Remove a card from my deck. I'm not really going to get that many options to remove more cards from my deck. So do I take this opportunity? Or do I upgrade all of my strikes and defense? How many other cards am I going to be allowed to remove from my deck over the course of this? Not that many. So does that mean that it's more important that I remove one right now? Maybe. Maybe that is what that means. Yeah. Because I'm going to have to pick up more cards of higher power. So those are going to increasingly become obvious dead weight in my hand. Okay. Save myself some 3 energy for the next turn. That's pretty good. Alright, Battle Trance. Thunderclap before I bash. Double Strike gets that kill. And double defend. I'm not going to have the time to barricade and then protect myself ongoing here. Especially because the opponent is going to get stronger and stronger over time. So my defenses get weaker and weaker. Comparatively. I think it's important that I try and set up for the ability to kill one of them in the next turn. Because I won't be able to block against both of them next turn. Okay, we can Thunderclap. Double Iron Wave. Those are the good hands, the Iron Wave hands. Didn't need to use that final block, right? No, I didn't. Alright. Another mistake to chalk up. Rupture. HP every single time I lose... Oh, strength every time I lose HP. Okay, let's Smith. To upgrade Rupture to cost nothing. As a result of Ice Cream, mana savings are eternal. Speaking of, as a result of Barricade, the armor from Anchor is pretty much just going to be eternal for us. Alright. We're not going to be looking to over-defend when we can do aggression here. We are going to need to attack this enemy quite quickly, because they just get stronger over the course of the fight. And our defenses don't get more defensive over the course of the fight. That said, we are going to get stronger over the course of the fight as well, now that we have Rupture available. Okay. Iron Wave. Definitely that defend. It might be another. Not going to do it. Because I think there's a fair chance that I kill if I use that strike in this following turn. But if I don't use that strike, I don't know if I can. Okay. Yeah. I would have been able to pretty much either way. Forgot about the fact that I was going to be dealing a bunch of damage as a result of my spines. Shuriken is really good. Mercury Hourglass is really good. Can't take another Battle Trance. Can't take a Clash. Can't really take a Flex either. No thank you. Battle Trance drawing into Battle Trance is one of the worst things that can happen. And it would happen quite commonly with a deck like that. That's 21 incoming damage. Nice. I'm actually going to save that final hit rather than use it now. I just wanted to make sure that I got the Shuriken trigger. Okay. Yeah. And here's why, because now we can barricade. After this, it should be pretty much impossible for the opponent to damage me. Okay. Thunderclap, a defend. Double strike to get myself over the line, and then you die on your first hit against me. I need something to buoy my HP here, though. Self-forming clay is kind of self-forming clay is really handy for me, in fact. This fight's gonna suck, though. Yeah. Draw my most expensive cards in my opening hand. Thank you very much. Or rather, my most expensive card. I'm kind of fine to get Barricade in my opening hand there, though, because it does mean I retain this 10 armor I had at the start. Actually, quite a nice draw we got there. Okay. 8's gonna do nothing. Battle Trance is still really good. Alright. That's an easy kill. Only lost 2 HP over the course of that. We're gonna have to start resting, though. I can't Burning Pact. I can't put a Burning Pact in my deck now that I have the Battle Trance. Nor a Warcry. And Cleave's not necessary. Okay, we need this fight to go a little quicker than it did last time. I think I might actually get those 5 turns of regen active, though. Trance. Rupture always goes down. Thunderclap always goes down. Iron Wave for 10 double strike kills. I have 3 left over. That's a defense. Bash for 15, and then Bash for 15, you go down to 24. 14, and then double strike kills. If I use the bash, if I incorporate the bash, and I am incorporating the bash because I'm playing everything in my hand except for Barricade this turn, I can kill any of them individually. So I'll actually go for the more expensive kills. Okay. Big reason to do that is now the AoE is going to be more effective against these final cultists. Alright, there's my Thunderclap. Beautiful. There's my weak potion, Combust. It's a nice way to do some AoE, and it'll trigger Rupture again. But I have no HP gain. But at the same rate, it will trigger Self-Forming Clay whenever you lose HP in combat and gain 3 block the next turn. I'm going to go for Combust, and I just desperately need to get like a Reaper or Bites or something like that in this deck. A lot of my armor is going to be coming out of this self-forming clay now. Okay. Then there. Gonna overprotect slightly. Waste a little mana, but I haven't got that much HP left, so I think it's worth. Bash, Strike, Iron Wave. It's not going to, is it? Nope. Just does. Whew. Berserk is pretty much always going to be active. Sure. I got a lot of powers in this deck. As much as I would have loved to upgrade a card there, I don't really think I can afford to. Strike? Nope. I can't take that curse because I'll never be able to remove it from my deck, so I have to take sacrifice, which now means I have to rest here as well. I would love to upgrade Berserk. It would cost 0. I would love to upgrade Barricade. It would cost 2. I would love to upgrade Battle Trance. It would draw another card, and Combust is also a card that I have in my deck, but I have to rest instead. Give me all the defense. It's kind of half and half. Master of none. Right. Start working down one of them. Hopefully, my favorite card gets stolen. Rupture I do need. Combust I don't. Damn. I was hoping that the one that I was already working down would steal my favorite card so that as soon as I kill it, I get it back. Alright, there's one card back. Damn it. Come back to me, Rupture. Can I kill the orb in this turn? Probably not. Possibly. I can, but then you give me back a card that I won't be able to play, right? No, Rupture Plus. I will be able to play. Good. I was thinking I was going to spend my last energy trying to hit that enemy. Then I would get back a card that I wouldn't be able to play because I had no energy left. Thankfully, wasn't the case. I'm fine on holding off here. Bigger and better things in the future. If I can't play a set of 3 shurikens, why would set of 3 for the shuriken? Why would I play any? All right. Hey. Beautiful. Drop those iron waves. Oh, nice work. You can't even really get through my armor. Again, in boss fights, this is the kind of thing we will able to reasonably set up. It's just outside of boss fights where we don't get this time for the setup. That's going to be the issue. Alright, that'll do. That'll do, piggy. Show me Reaper. There it is. I can't take curses in my deck, so Cursed Key actually doesn't work for me, and I can't take Velvet Choker. Damn it. The extra energy every turn would be ridiculous, though. I can't start getting curses constantly. But what? I'm gonna get, like, 2 curses next floor? Fine. Fuck it. I'm taking it. 2 maximum. Okay, 1 elite across. Then literally any of them can go for the final elite. Okay. 3, 4 versus 2, 1, 5, and 2 rests. No, but it's not 2 rests. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, but they're not all linear. This one's off. So it's 5 versus 3. It's 5 versus 5, actually. This one has 2 rests. This one doesn't. Oh, no, wait, unless you cut on the inside. Then it does. I guess I want my boss earlier rather than later. Sure. Brutality. Combust. No need to defend, but I do need to immediately start getting my damage out against these repulsors. Whew. Solid Thorns, backline Spiker. Solid Thorns. I should now be able to set myself up with defense that can never be penetrated. May as well just kill you. Triple defend. The problem is that if I don't heal at the end of pretty much every single fight for all of what Reaper can give me, then I'm gonna find that I'm still gonna lose HP quite quickly, just because I've got 2 HP loss effects in my deck. So I need to get back to Reaper really, really quickly here. That's not Reaper. Alright. Screw it. Finish the fight. I'll have to play Reaper on a different one. Body Slam is good in a super long fight. Any other fight, it will just suck for me. This will just be lose 2 HP and deal 8 damage, so it'll only trigger Rupture once. They don't happen as individual instances. My deck is fine as it is for that. Alright. We'll see. I don't think the enemy is going to summon, 2 of them or 3 of them at a time, and I actually get a significant bonus out of Reaper this match either. Yeah, I'll defend against all the damage. I was considering letting 2 sneak by just for the fact that it would trigger the self-forming clay, which would give me 3 armor in the following turn, but exactly what's he going to be doing in the following turn? Defending. Gosh, if I had Mummified Hand or the bird form, bird-faced urn, I would be in such good hands here. Alright, perfect. That's why we've got Reaper, because over the course of the fight, as we get more and more damage, our strength is getting higher and higher, which is increasing the amount that Reaper will heal us for, so we can kind of bring ourselves back from the brink. Do I want to put an Entrench in my deck? An upgraded Entrench. Alright. Wait, but if I'm doing that, I'm dropping a weakness potion for a dex potion. Sure, I'll take the relic from you. More than glad to take it off your hands. Probably should have used one of my dex potions there. Yeah. Actually going to use one of my dex potions. Just keep it around. It's 11. X. But I have the Mercury Hourglass. I'm going to rely on the Mercury Hourglass to deal my final hit to that target. Didn't think I'd actually click the end turn button there. Alright, there goes the Repulsor. Okay, little Rupture, Combust, Double Strike, and then Entrench. No real choice in this turn. It's just how that one goes. I might actually get to Reaper for, you know, 6 or 7 HP here. Not bad. Yeah, 10. It's pretty good. Although I'm going to take 3 damage afterwards. Pretty much any next hand should have the kill, though. Yeah. Okay. I think 1 Entrench is enough, though. Old coin! Glad to see you. Oh, wait a second. Ectoplasm took it away. No. I saw someone on the subreddit recently actually had a start that was Ectoplasm, immediately followed by Golden Idol, and then Old Coin, and my heart fell out of my stomach. Holy crumbs, that would suck. We'll lose a unupgraded Defender. Huh, it's Armaments. Offering would actually be quite good. Can't take it, obviously. Armaments. Armaments I could, but don't want to. Because I could upgrade armaments here, but the thing is, I've got a deck of 20 cards. I don't have all that many of them in each hand. How often am I going to have armaments with the rest of these cards? Also, how many of these cards do I actually care about getting affected by armaments? Not that many. Barricade and the Berserk are the 2 that I want to upgrade first, though. I'd love to entrench right now, but it does nothing for me, so may as well not. Okay. Drop everything we can. Make sure our damage is the final thing. Not gonna be using Reaper, though. Gonna try and use it to heal up just a little at the end of the fight. Barricade's definitely going down this turn. With a bunch of defenses as well. Literally this whole hand, in fact. Beautiful. Actually picked up a strength out of that. Thank you, Shuriken. We can defend. Thunderclap, Iron Wave, Strike, Strike. Easy. Can't wait for those entrenches to come back around. It's got to come up this turn. There we go. And 100 defense. Ongoing. Don't mind if I do. Let's get that entrench again, huh? How about it, game? No. Damn. Thunderclap for the ongoing damage. Now, next time I draw Reaper is when I'm definitely going to play it. Still got Battle Trance left in my deck, so I can draw through basically the rest of my deck right now. There it is. Didn't get Reaper, but I can stave you off this turn. Entrench, and then Didn't actually want to use that strike. But I don't need to heal for more than 25 right anyway. Alright. Oh, damn, I did 10 at the start of that. Whoops. Only ended up with 15 HP. All these smooth stones really, really powerful here. War Paint turns out to be really quite good as well. An embarrassment of riches for our deck. It's anything but metallicized. I know that sounds ridiculous, but we haven't got power synergy. We struggle to get all of our powers down as it is. And metallicize is basically like a bad other power for me. Because consider the fact that all of my other powers damage me for 1, and then damaging me for 1 gives me 3 block the next turn. So they're kind of a metallicize. Each of them is a metallicize. Flame Barrier seems the best for me. Or Iron Wave. I think it's Flame Barrier because there's a couple enemies I'm going to come up against, especially like Nemesis, if I happen to find it, that will fuck with me if I do not get some better defensiveness going on. Okay. 6 on the backswing. Beautiful. 9 on the backswing. Thank you, Bronze Scales. Ouch. That's not a fun one. I'm gonna have to have a really good Reaper at the end of the fight to heal up after this. Oh, this is the simplest hand I've ever played in my life. Why don't I just defend myself a ridiculous amount ongoing? That sounds like a good idea to me. Okay. Drop a Thunderclap. Drop a Bash. Drop 2 Iron Waves. Because after that, I can just wait for my Reaper. Should be my next hand. In fact, it definitely is. I don't know why I said should. There it is. Sure. Didn't even heal me for as much as I wanted, but no need to prolong the fight. Another Combust? I think it might be nothing. I kind of want to take True Grit to start burning bad cards out of my deck, so I'm going to take it. But I'm going to regret it. There's a card I'm going to have to burn out of my deck. Pain is actually going to suck for me. Woo! Yikes. Awesome. Fully defended, no reason to waste any extra energy there. Yeah, Pain's going to be really bad if I can't True Grit it quite early. All of that sucked. I wanted to Reaper later, but I also needed to True Grit that turn for the full defensiveness. And unless I wanted to True Grit my Reaper, pretty much didn't have that much of a choice there. See, now we're on better standing. Deal 18 to yourself. These two are going to shield up, but with any luck, we'll be able to kill them this turn. Yeah, Pain is unfortunately dealing HP. Not damage, it's dealing HP. That makes it so much worse, because no matter how much block I have, it still goes through. Nope. Alright. This has got to be another Smith to upgrade Berserk to cost nothing. The rest of these I don't actually really need to upgrade at all. They're kind of currently as good as they really ever will be. Alright. So the one in the back is going to damage me for 3. Damage me and then take 3, rather. And then at the start of the next turn, it's going to take another 3 as a result of the Mercury Hourglass. I mean, I have Barricade. I may as well prevent myself from taking 25 damage here. Even if I could have blocked the entirety of it, my armor persists. So now it's not something that I can just go, oh, I mean, the armor's going away anyway, so I may as well let it get hit. I don't like this at all. Or do I? Maybe I actually do. Hang on. Reaper. So here's the reason I actually really do like that. Because the pain, every time I played a card, was dealing a damage to me. So, as a result, my Rupture was giving me another strength, which was making my Reaper inordinately better. Huh. Love it when a plan comes together. As though that were planned. Halfway through, it suddenly became planned. There we go. Should have just used a single card for the kill. Lost some extra HP I didn't need to for pain. I can't. No, I do have another area that I camp. I can upgrade Entrench again. Sure. Smith. Upgrade Entrench. Now I've got 2 Entrenches. We could easily go for 999 block. Have I had 999 block? I can't recall. I feel like I've definitely done that, though. Not certain. Alright. Don't make me rest after this fight, boss. Looks inevitable at this point. I'm going to weaken the one in front. Because it's the one that I'm going to let live for a lot longer. Probably should have weakened it last turn if I knew I was going to do that. But it didn't get through my armor last turn, did it? Okay, this is pretty good. Well, True Grit. Defend. Iron. Flame Barrier. Double Entrench. Yeah, it seems pretty good. I definitely didn't need to double Entrench there because I don't actually have this as a persistent effect. So I still don't have Barricade up. So yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. Takes 18. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rest after this now, damn it. That's fine. There's not really that much else in my deck that I want to upgrade at this point. There we go. Bottled Flame. I guess Thunderclap? Because the only thing that I'm going up against now is my boss. Okay, hang on. Ah, damn it, it won't let me see who the boss is. Damn. Out of these, it's Thunderclap. Paper Frog enemies with vulnerability take 75% more damage rather than 50. That's really big. And I'm going to take a second True Grit. Dono and Decker. Okay, this fight isn't going to go on super long because I'm either going to lose quite quickly or win quite easily. So let's see how it goes. Double Dex Potion's quite handy here, considering our build. I was actually thinking if it's Dono and Decker, I probably want Thunderclap early so that I can start working through their artifacting. I should have played Rupture before I played anything else that turn, because then I would have gotten 5 strength. That was actually a huge misplay on my part. Okay, those days is when I'm my discard pile, right? Burn a low core strike out of my deck. Beautiful. Had to do 3 strikes that turn so that I could actually get the dex bonus. Probably didn't need to defend that much that turn, though. Okay. Let's drop a Flame Barrier. 16 by 2 is 32. So after this True Grit, I should be fine. I know I just burned a strike. I'm fine. Didn't need to use that extra defend. Do I want 18 health this early? I'm going to wait for Reaper to come back around. I got time. Kind of a shame my next hand has double entrenched barricade. Like, that's really expensive, and it hasn't got any defenses in it yet. Yeah, so I get to barricade, clap, Iron Wave, and then double entrench that. I mean, it's still pretty good, I guess. It'll be a while till the entrenches come back round, though. Play the defend first, then play my 3 attacks. Make sure to weaken with the bash first, though. All good. That just got me a lot of strength off of the pain. Pain's actually been kind of working out. Possibly as a benefit here. But it also made sure that I got the Shuriken. Alright. So I'm going to have to remove the defenses a little. Then I can Reaper. Get myself back to absolutely full HP. Flame Barrier does need to go down this turn, and I will True Grit a lower defense out of my hand. Getting some earlier True Grits in this deck would have been lovely as well. Okay, you're already dead, you just don't know it yet. Now you're quite well aware. Okay, there's an Entrench. There's another one. Let's True Grit a low strikeout. We'll use an Iron Wave. And you know what? I am going to get to 999 defense. Just because I can, damn it. True Grit that out. I do this not because I should, but because I can. Can give myself a lot of strength along the way that I don't really need. Okay. Drop that on pain. Beautiful. Oh, how much damage are you gonna do? 50? Sure. Add it on the card. There's my entrenches. That's a True Grit to burn a lower defend out of my deck. I will Iron Wave you once. I was about to Iron Wave for the second time before I double entrenched. There we go. Achievement unlocked barricaded. So I hadn't done it before. The only other achievement I need, I also probably could have unlocked in that run if I'd thought about it for just another couple seconds. It's have more than 50 strength. Damn it. That said, that's also much easier built in a run where you have like Demon Form and Limit Break. But the thing is, you need to have the run go on long enough, the fights go on long enough, and typically a strength build, you don't want the fights to go on that long. So maybe I should have just prolonged that and finished off my final achievement for this video game. For the moment though, my name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we will see you next time.